Well, hey YouTube, so today guys, we're back here with another review, and today we have an action camera. It's been a little bit since my last action camera review, but I'm happy to say guys that we have the JEEMAK M3 4K touchscreen waterproof action camera. I've been looking forward for this thing for a bit now, and yeah, I apologize the past couple of days guys. I spent some time upgrading my software on my computer. My Bandicam, I use Bandicam to record, and I was having issues with the program, so I spent some time, upgrading it and making sure everything was optimized. I do notice the content looks a little bit darker, and I'll have to adjust that in the future. But yeah, I'm trying to upgrade my software. Just all my programs I use kind of old, because I don't have the most recent updates, And the reason why I don't have the most recent updates, to be honest with you, I've never been a big fan of paying full price for software because I'm just a college student. So, I try to find ways to get it for cheap and stuff like that. And usually you're getting like incomplete, products or something like that. But anyway, that's besides the point. And let's get into the actual review here. The JEEMAK M3, I'm very excited for this. And there was a little bit of tape right there. Nothing too crazy. You're gonna just take that tape off here, and yeah, so I upgraded my Bandicam. I now have the newest version, I believe. So yeah, it's a lot smoother. The whole UI is different now. So it just took me some time to get used to the new user interface and make sure everything was going well. So we're gonna move on here to the actual review here, and what we have here is a really nice looking action camera manual here. So that is a very nice looking manual, and yeah, put that over here. They want you to share your opinions on their website. If that's something you want to do, well, there you go. Over here is the actual action cam. We'll get to that next. I do want to see what's in here. So guys, we have a nice little box right here. We're going to put this over here. So we have a nice little box here. I'm going to see what's exactly in here. I could take a guess, but I want to make sure I know what I'm talking about. This is probably where all the different accessories that usually come with these products are. So if you're mounting equipment, you have this is a micro USB cable for charging, which is great news because I hate using that mini USB. You have a whole bunch of different pieces in here. So I'm going to give you guys a close-up a little bit later on here. But there's a lot of different stuff in here. The things I'm really looking for, I want to see if it comes with a battery, which it should. But the cool thing, if this thing comes with 2 batteries, and that's kind of the new trend I've been seeing recently that I really like. I also want to see if this comes with a micro SD card, something that's never been a guarantee in this day and age. So let's take a look here. We got some straps here, charging cable. These are all different mounting equipment. All of these pieces here are mounting equipment. Yeah, including this and this and this. What we have here, you're gonna put this on the back of your camera. Yeah, I was thinking on the word there. Put this on the back of your camera. You can use this as a holder, and you have some cleaning equipment here. So yeah, this is all the stuff you get here. Nothing too crazy here, but this is all the stuff you should expect. And now, guys, it's time for the actual action cam. They were nice enough to include this. This is like a Bluetooth or a wireless kind of like picture snapper. So that's cool. You can take pictures wirelessly. So that's very cool. So what we have here, guys, here's the camera here. So you have a battery, which means there's probably gonna maybe be 2 of them in here. I'm not sure yet. And here is the actual camera. And here is the second battery. So that's very good news. There's no battery currently inside because they provided 2, but that's fine. I'm not expecting it to have 3, So the reason I'm opening it up at this point, I do want to take a closer look at this thing. I've never been a big fan of these cases. These plastic cases, I've always never been a big fan of them. All I do is I kind of just get in my way. I understand the purpose to them, so don't get me wrong on that. I just don't like it. So you want to push this up like this. You kind of want to just push out. And it should come out. There we go. Not too bad. So here is the JEEMAK camera here. Give you guys a close up here. So it seems like there is no micro SD cards in here, which means I'm gonna have to provide my own. That does kind of suck. I do wish they considered doing something differently on that. I think in this day and age, I think people really want to see that included. But hey, it's not the end of the world here. I'm gonna turn this on here. Usually you click this button here. So it did not turn on, which means there's probably no battery in here, which makes sense because they did provide me with 2 batteries. Guys, give me one moment here. I'm going to install the battery. I'm also going to get a micro SD card just to make sure everything is working smoothly. So give me one moment. One quick note, make sure you guys peel off this plastic here or it's not going to work, so make sure you guys do that. Okay guys, micro SD card's been reformatted, ready to go. I put in the battery here, so here's a quick little look at the UI. Let me get you to the home page here. So you have a couple of different options here that you should be aware of. Hopefully my camera can show you that. So we have, on top of you have resolution here, so you have a variety of different options here regarding what you can pick. You have 4K 30 FPS, 2.7K 30 FPS, 1080p 30 FPS. That's very impressive, guys. That model last year, it was only able to get you about 4K and about 15 FPS. I apologize for that extreme glare. I cannot believe how much glare is on there. Hopefully, let me see if I can lower the brightness on here. Yeah, I don't see a good way of doing that, but you just have to take my word on it. You have more options. You have 720p 60, 720p 120 FPS. So this is definitely the next generation here over the last year's model. And you have 720p and 30 FPS. I like all the different options here. I like that. That's definitely more than what they had last year, because I reviewed this for them last year, their 2017 model, and the difference here is quite evident here. So you have some exposures here of -1, -2, and -3. Once again, you take my word on it. Unfortunately, can't really see what's going on there. You have 1 and 2 as well. So you have that there. You have video mode, like I just told you about. You have white balance, image rotation, driving mode, frequency, white LED. You have the watermark in there. Let me get rid of that time watermark. I find that very retarded. Languages, English, Spanish, Chinese, obviously. This is made in China. So that's not too crazy and all here. So yeah, and it's touchscreen, guys. I like how you can kind of click the button here. You can get different features. You can scroll too. It's scrolling, right? So that means it's a capacitive touchscreen. It's not just point and click. There's actual capacitive on here, which is really cool. Last year, I don't know if it did that last year. So overall, guys, if you want to see some actual footage here, I'm going to have a separate link down below. Unfortunately, because this is using a different video codec than what I'm using on this camera, my editing program gets weird and I can't merge the files together. Hey, if you ask me, you should be able to do that, but for some reason my program gets really weird about that. So this video is going to be uploaded first, and once that's done, I'm going to film some footage with this. Then I'm going to upload this as a separate link in the description of this video, so check it out very quickly after this video comes out. So yeah, so overall, based on what I'm seeing right now, because I have the chance to see the footage, it's a really, really cool camera. I can't give my definitive opinion until I get the footage going, but overall, this really looks like something that I would probably buy on my own terms if I didn't have this sent to me for review. So thank you very much, JEEMAK, for sending me this. Amazon link will be down below. Make sure you check it out. I think it's going to be really cool. So make sure you guys subscribe and like for daily news and reviews. Put on the notification bell as well. And don't forget, guys, this was sent to me for review, which means a written review will go on my website, pbosonline.com. Check it out. A written review is coming there soon. Really hope you guys enjoyed that video. And yes, thank you. Bye.